this morning I came across this post on Reddit on the Bubble.io subreddit on how to center a pop-up. And this is a issue that uh, many have faced in the past. And here's my attempt at solving this. So here I've got this um, page, and here I've set up a button to trigger a reusable pop-up, and that shows up right at the center. And this has been made possible with the center popup css.html code, which I'll walk through in a minute. Let me first show the demonstration. So on deleting it, let's reload this page. Here, here you go. Now we are reloading the page, and as you can see, when you click on this, it doesn't show right in the center. It actually has about some kind of a margin against the top. And here's where let's go over a couple of bubble internals too. Bubble effectively is really a tool that generates this HTML content and supporting JavaScript behind the page. And like here, I've got this container with a class called Popup container, which I'll walk through in a minute. And this container actually has a top. It has a fixed position, and it's positioned at 100 pixels from the top. And this is the behavior of bubble that we want to override with the custom CSS. So let me undo my change. Let me pop that CSS back in. And now we've got the CSS back, and on refresh, this pop-up is again bang at the center. And so let's walk through first how I did this. So as you can see, this is my main page. On here, I have this reusable element called RE order pop-up. So this is the pop-up for ordering the request to get this page code. Using the classify plugin, which is a plugin that many of you may be already aware of, it kind of injects CSS related elements into the HTML, and it uses basically JavaScript override to the backend, which we won't get into. But this add class adds a pop-up container named class to the div that is creating the pop-up. And now going over to the pop-up, which is all right. So now let's review the code in the pop-up. So the pop-up has the CSS code, which basically selects the bubble element that we walked through, and that is what you can find here. If you inspect this, you will see that the pop-up container class has been injected to the div, and bubble also incorporates a bunch of inline CSS which we want to override. And here you can see we've set the top position to 50%, left position for 50%, given them both the important tag or tag or attribute to ensure that they are enforced. And similar is with the right positioning. And then we've positioned this 50 by 50% so that it comes right in the middle of the screen. The selector is a specific selector that we did, which is kind of what bubble generates. It includes the bubble element, a custom element kind of class, and also the pop-up container. And this is perfect for this kind of a scenario. And by doing this, now we've enforced the HTML and the CSS to override the default CSS variables with a custom CSS, and that renders the pop-up right in the middle of the screen. Hope this is useful. Just if you need the code, just put in a request and I'll send you the code directly.